Hey, Assalamu alaikum. In this video, we will understand about the EGF. So, what is the EGF? Basically, EGF is known as the epidermal growth factor. So, what that means? That means that our skin, basically, it is related to our skin. So, remember that thing. It is basically important thing is that the epidermal growth factor are present in the epidermis stimulation. So it stimulate of the epidermis. So what is the epidermis? Our skin made up of dermis, hypodermis, dermis, and then epidermis. Epidermis is the outer layer of the skin. Basically, it is important for the growth of the skin, and it is basically epidermis. When increase the number of the epidermal cell, it means that your skin will be healthy, and it means the anti-aging process will progress due to the epidermal growth factor spike. So basically it is the growth factor, so it requires the growth hormone, the growth of your body, the growth of your skin. So that is why how to stimulate this epidermal growth factor. It is known as the EGF. So it is known as the epidermal growth factor. Epidermal growth factor is the factor which that stimulate due to the growth. So your body will grow. So in this way, the exercise, when you will exercise the anaerobic and aerobic exercise, hypoxic stress, which that will lead to increase the epidermal growth factor due to the increase of the growth hormone. Growth hormone also important for the growth of the muscle, bones, and the lipolysis part. The growth hormone also important regulator for the epidermal growth factor. In this way, the epidermal growth factor will increase that gene which that activate due to the epidermal growth factor. In this way, certain type of gene which that is important for the preparation and the synthesis of the epidermal cell. In this way, the epidermis will good. If the epidermis will not properly functioning, which that will lead to invade the microorganism, and it will lead to cause infection, even the microbes. So remember that things. Epidermal growth factor is important also for the prevention of the wrinkling of the skin. In this way, the aging skin which that will be reversed due to the epidermal growth factor when enhanced will lead to activate the certain type of gene which that synthesis the protein, proliferation, maturation of the epidermal cell. So like the keratinocyte, which that is also the part of epidermis, and in this way the keratinocyte more synthesis and more protein formation for the keratinocyte, and in this way the epidermis will be healthy. So I will share some important things which that is important for the growth of the skin, and in this the epidermal growth factor which that will lead to spike. So in this way, number one thing is that the exercise. Exercise stimulate the epidermal growth factor 1 due to the growth hormone increase. On the other hand, the growth hormone also increase the insulin-like growth factor 1, which that is also important for the synthesis of the epidermis, synthesis of your skin, and a lot more things. And on the other hand, the exercise is important things which that improve the epidermis, and exercise must be hard workout which that stimulates your growth hormone, and in this way growth hormone will prepare the epidermis, and in this way the epidermal growth factor will spike due to the growth hormone. And this is the number one thing. And two is the more and more sleep. For example, 8 to 9 hours sleep, which that will lead to recover your body. Whenever you will go into the sleep, so you should don't eat the carbohydrates, so don't eat the sugar, and don't eat too much food, because important thing you should need to understand, during the sleep you should end the fasting even. So whenever the sleep trigger the growth hormone, so growth hormone possibly trigger due to the fasting during the sleep time, not going to the digestion, and in this way whenever you will sleeping while digestion is starting, which that will lead to cause many problems. So in this way the growth hormone will decline while the insulin will spike. So this is the number one things, and basically exercise and the good sleep and on the other hand stimulate the growth hormone by buffering the insulin. It means the ketogenic diet, which that high fat will not stimulate too much and not spike too much insulin, and in this way the insulin buffer due to the ketogenic diet. In this way, when insulin will buffer, the alternate anabolic hormone is known as the growth hormone or somatostatin. When released will lead to prepare the epidermal growth factor stimulation, and in this way the epidermal growth factor will lead to grow the skin, the epidermis. And anyhow, this is the important thing you should need to understand. So in this way, the ketogenic diet is too much important for stimulate the growth hormone due to the buffering of the insulin, and in this way your body fat also decrease, will lead to increase the growth hormone and the epidermal growth factor, which that basically improve your health and improve your skin and reverse the aging. This is the basically ketogenic diet. But with a ketogenic diet you should fasting. The fasting stimulate the growth hormone also, and in this way the growth hormone will increase the epidermal growth factor basically, and in this way the epidermal growth factor when stimulate will lead to improve your skin. So fasting should be 16 to 20 hours within the day, and in this way you can improve the growth hormone, and when you will improve the growth hormone your body basically will lead to anabolic, and anabolic is basically due to the growth hormone. So in this way your body will go as an anabolic. So in this way you can improve your skin, reverse the aging due to the epidermal growth factor. I hope you make sense about that. If you like my video, please make sure to subscribe, like and share. And one more important thing you should need to understand, the healthy diet contain a rich vitamin nutrients like vitamin, fat soluble vitamin, which that's come and absorbed due to the ketogenic diet. And on the other hand, the important thing you should need to understand, the essential amino acid is important, which that come from the whole chicken or meat, basically or beef, so you can improve yourself. This is the number 2 things. And the micronutrient is our concern. When you will focus the micronutrients, you can get all type of the micronutrient like potassium, magnesium, calcium, sodium, which that is also important for the growth of your body. So in this way you can improve yourself, and that is why. I hope you make sense about that. If you like my video, please make sure to subscribe, like and share. See you in the next video. For this time, bye. Allah Hafiz.